because she's got yarn. How's everybody doing? I just want to announce my son got a new truck. That thing's pretty. Look at it behind me. Isn't that pretty? I love big trucks. Anyways, I'd rather get a GMC, but you know, he likes the Hemi. Okay, I just got out of my doctor's appointment. I established a new primary care because my favorite doctor in the whole wide world moved to a senior citizen practice. It's senior care. I'm not old enough. I'm 60. I have to be 65. So, anyways, I got a new primary care, and I really like her. Her name is Melissa, and she's wonderful. Today my visit was she froze a spot here on my nose, and here, and here, and here, and it was basically a vanity appointment, but she froze them off, so I'm gonna have big ugly black spots on my face for the next week and a half, but that's the only reason I wear makeup, is to cover up those spots. Otherwise, I never really wore a whole lot of makeup. Very limited makeup most of my life, except maybe on a Friday night going out to dinner or something, you know, getting dressed up. But yeah, so then my dad told me my dad goes, "What is that on your nose? You need to get that removed." So when Daddy says something, I'm gonna take care of it. Wow. There's a church here. It's a huge church. They used to have this cool nativity every Christmas. The church sold. Maybe they built a bigger one somewhere. But they sold it, and I don't know what they're doing, but they're excavating. They got a big retention pond dug out in front of it, and dumpsters everywhere. They're ripping everything out of it. We will see. I'm gonna go to Publix and get something to munch on. There's nothing at the house to eat. Yeah. Tim is doing good. His surgery is healing well. He's back to work. He went to work. The reason I'm on here. Boggy Creek unboxing. For sure, Wednesday night at 8 o'clock over at the Crafty Floridian. I've got 9 boxes that were here last night, I counted, and he brought in 4 or 5 more boxes this morning. Maybe 4. I gotta check them because sometimes they're mine and not Boggy. And by the way, I appreciate you guys writing Boggy Creek, because that really helps me decipher what's mine and what's a blanket. Because one time I left a whole yarn order. I thought it was a Boggy blanket. I opened it up. I'm like, it's yarn. So, but you know what I wanted to do is go by my Hobby Lobby, but that's, I don't know. I don't feel like, I don't need any more yarn, to be quite honest. I still have a ton of Hobby Lobby yarn that I haven't used from the last one the time before last. And the last one, I gave half of it to some of my yarny sisters. I went shopping for a couple of them. And I haven't used a lot of it. They've got beautiful yarn. I use a lot of, let's see, what do I use a lot of? Hirschner's. I use Hirschner's yarn all the time. So I use Premier yarn all the time. It's because I pick the certain soft ones and like Karen cakes. But I haven't used a lot of, if I think about it, I haven't used a lot of Hobby Lobby yarn. And it's not that it's not yummy. It's not my go-to yarn. Okay, everybody's pulling down that aisle, so I'll go down the other aisle. Yeah, I'm going to come up the other aisle because there's a ton of parking. I see it. Yeah. What are you doing? DOT. Anyways, I'm at Publix. And oh, this parking's for, I don't care. I'm picking up groceries. You know these reserved for pickup? That was back in COVID time. Nobody uses them anymore. I'm gonna park in them. Hey y'all, I'm back. We're done shopping at Publix. 220 bucks. That's so crazy. You know, I think about the cost today. I couldn't imagine, like, the pay scale hasn't increased that much, you know, and but inflation's just off the chain. You know, you used to get stuff for like $2, $3. Now everything's $4.99. If you notice, everything is $4.99. It's crazy. Oh, my seatbelt. Anyways, we'll be home in just a couple minutes. It's still really, it's warm out, but there's a little bit of a breeze. You can tell fall is here. It's nice. And this is coming from Florida, but I'm in north central Florida, so it's a beautiful part of the state. I know a lot of people love all the beaches and stuff like that. I do too. Me and my husband go on vacation with my sister-in-law and her husband. Every year we rent a beach house. And the last time we went, I was very unhappy with the house. So I was being really picky this time. We went to Destin. Tim and I went to Destin to see, you know, to look for rentals. And for the cost and the crazy traffic, I don't know. I was like, you know what? Let's just go to St. Augustine. It's only an hour away. And we found, y'all, a Mac Daddy house. Mac Daddy house. $1,200 bucks. Yeah. It's destined that house would be like probably $14,000 for the week. Yeah. So, what? We have hit it. We found a deal. My brother-in-law, actually, Kurt, found it. We know people. My husband has a friend that does property management. He's gotten us stuff, places cheap a few times, but we don't want to abuse that, you know? So, we tried in Destin. There was nothing that screamed at me for that kind of money, and I would rather spend it on yarn. Yeah. So I got a lot done in my yarn room yesterday. Still haven't put that other shelf together, but it doesn't matter. I gotta pack things away, but at least I have all the Karens with the Karens. And the original yarn room, the little office that I turned into a yarn room, I had this great idea from watching other YouTubers who, if I think about it, they only bought from Ice Yarn, but I put all the colors together to make it look like a beautiful rainbow. Well, I've mixed up I don't know where my Red Heart or my Karen is, you know what I mean? I've got them everywhere. yeah, I won't do that again. Now, if I just bought from like Ice Yarns, you know, you can make rainbows. They're all the same brand, you know, pretty much. But no, this time I'm putting, you know, my Karens and my Karens, my Hobby Lobby and my Hobby Lobby, you know, and yeah. So I even have some Michaels. Imagine that. They finally stepped up to the plate and made some new yarns, and some of them have gotten not so great reviews as far as washing. But there's this one, the thick, it's a number 6 bulky. I'm praying it'll make a pretty sweater. Praying. I wish they had a pink in that color, but they don't. They have a pink in one of the new yarns, but it's like homespun. I don't like the way it feels, and I bought a bunch of it. I'm going to return it. I discovered returning yarn lately. Yeah. If you're not happy with it, go get something else. It's fake shopping. Go shopping for new yarn and return $100 worth of yarn. It's just, you know, I'm telling you, it works. It takes away that craving, that retail craving. Yeah. I returned the Florida, no, not Florida. There's a t-shirt that everybody wears, the guys wear here. It's called Florida Grown, but this is something grown, homegrown or something. Yarn is 100% wool. It was like, I didn't like touching it. So anyways, I returned it, not realizing how much I paid for it. I paid $16 a skein. I got like $150 credit. I returned all that yarn. So I was like, wow, that was therapeutic. I went and bought new yarn with it, with the store credit. So yeah. So I've got some yarn, Michael's yarn, I'm going to return, and I'm going to go buy some more yarn. Yeah. I know that's warped, but it is what it is. Yep. I have ordered some yarn online, and I hope they all don't show up on one day. I hope one of them shows up soon. I've got 2 Premier orders, a Hirschner's order, and I think I got a Mary Maxim order. Or no. I couldn't find anything I wanted on Mary Maxim. I mean, I bought some of their kits, but I don't want to buy a bunch of kits. If I was doing something like Crystal, I would, you know, but yeah. Well, honey, we're home. Oh, my hubby's not home. Oh, yeah, he is. He's in my parking spot, mister. I'm gonna have to go around the backyard and back into my spot because he parked behind me. I'll be right back. I need to go crank up my black truck. We put a new battery in it, but I need to remember to crank it up at least once a week. She comes in handy dandy when your truck's in the shop, that's for sure. My husband parked it on the back side of the shed. I don't like it back there. There's mice back in there. Field mice. The shed has mice. That's okay. There's nothing in there they can hurt. They haven't already. They destroyed our camping equipment. All right, I'm back. I'm at the house. I got to unload groceries. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, don't forget, tomorrow night, Tuesday, 8 o'clock, over at Lynette's channel, Charm Grammy, is live, Tuesday night live with Lynette and Nancy. And then Wednesday night is the unboxing of the Boggy blankets. And yeah, we have a bunch of boxes, you guys. Thank you so much for being part of this incredible cause for all the kids over at Boggy Creek. Thank you. Love you guys. Mwah.